Right, let's make sure no problems with the dogs or the phone, and we'll get our introduction underway in a second. Halfway up here, this way. Good boy. Good Otie boy. Good puppies. Hello Harris, welcome back bud. We missed you last week. Juno missed you. I didn't miss her barking, but I missed your play. Yes, we did. Right, I think we're up and running. I hope we are. Right, welcome along. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're joining Crighton Pet Services live dog walk. I'm Stephen Crighton. You join us on Tuesday morning in Edinburgh, in Scotland, where the weather has been very traditional. We've got wind, we've got rain. It's quite mild. It's about 10 or 11 degrees, but you wouldn't say it was pleasant for nearly spring. You'd probably say it was a bit rotten, a bit miserable, or a word that we use in Scotland a lot is dreek, which essentially means all the things that I've just explained, you know, rotten, miserable, not very nice, a bit grey, a bit overcast, a bit wet. Mac! Come on bud. There's a family of deer in here that they like to go and see if they can find, but we'll keep well out their way. Yeah, I was about to get to it, but she's beat me to it. Juno and Harris will no doubt be allowed and, as I've had to explain hundreds of times before, Juno doesn't want to hurt Harris. She really does love playing with him, but she can't play without barking. Like a tennis player grunting when they take their shot, she can't run after this dog without yapping going on. So sometimes we have to put up with it. But interestingly enough, we take them to places like this so they can do these things without really any fear of someone else getting knocked over or another dog that we don't want to join in getting caught up in their play. We've got plenty of space here for them to do what they love doing. Hey, Juno, it's a bit much. It's a bit much, sweetie. It's a bit much. Chill. We talk about this a lot, but she is asking him, come on, let's play. And spin this right. It is the sign of very good etiquette to ask first. I'm not just saying that because it suits my narrative. Dogs that want to play together will always ask first, which is why you might find that you go to meet your dog friend in the park and your dog barks at their dog and they bark back. But what she's missing in this situation is that Harris is cutting off the fun. He's doing a stop. And Juno is a little bit too aroused to recognise the stop. She's going to keep going. Juno, till something breaks her concentration. Thank you. Hey. Thank you. Good. You guys can play again. You can play as often as you like. But you have to both be on the same page. There we go. Ruby, come out this way, sweetie. Oh, hi, Juno. Hi. What are the dogs' names? Well, let me tell you. Let me introduce you to the whole gang. So we have 3 border terriers. This one's Otis. Our boss is Juno, and the one on my leg here is Alfie. We've got Harris, who needs a break from all the running around he's been doing for the last 5 minutes. We've got Ruby on the long line. She's our beagle. And then at the back here we've got Mac, our Tibetan Terrier, and Barney, our Shih Tzu. So there's our team. That is the team. And we are in Edinburgh in Scotland, where the conditions are a bit rotten today. I'm just going to pan around and show you where we are. We're quite high up. We're elevated above where the majority of people are going to use this area. And this was an old golf course. And actually, if you know Edinburgh at all, or you like watching these videos and kind of know where I am, that is the observatory right in front of us, with Arthur's seat in the backdrop. So yeah, so I'm sure those eagle-eyed will be able to dox me, I think that's the right term, tell you where I am in the world. But basically we're just going to say it's Edinburgh. It's Edinburgh. Good puppies. Keep coming. Good Mac. Hello, boy. How are you doing? How are you doing, kiddo? Yes, I end up spending half of my Tuesdays and Wednesdays explaining to all the viewers of my live stream, don't worry about Harris, don't worry about Juno. They love each other to bits, but she just wants to, she sounds like she wants to take strips off of him, and she doesn't. She loves playing with him. He loves playing with her. They have a very good synergy with each other, but she can only play on full volume, which is something we've discovered to our peril. It's I likened it earlier, if you're just joining us, I likened it earlier to tennis players, you know, grunting when they take that shot. And it's a bit like that when she's galloping after him. But you can see, this is Juno, this is Harris. They have no ill feeling towards each other whatsoever. Well, I mean, Juno might, after Harris, just try to pee on her there, but I'm sure it's a term of endearment, right? Good timing. Good timing. I'm sorry if it's a bit windy. Conditions are what they are. It's never great to be doing this outside in these kind of conditions, the live stream, but we've made a little bit of a rod for our own back in that I've now got well over 1,000 subscribers who love to tune into our sessions throughout the course of the day. Of course, if you're not yet subscribed and you would like to do it, you can go ahead and do that. You don't have to, but my point being is that people will watch this at certain times of the day and then comment on the video as it goes up later, and let us know that we've brightened up their day. So I feel a bit duty bound to show you, even on the days that the weather is particularly rotten. And we have one of those today. It's not that great. It may not seem it on the camera, but trust me, you'd rather be watching this on your phone in the house or at work with a nice hot cup of coffee or tea, rather than swapping positions with me. So enjoy it. Enjoy watching along with us and not having to worry about these guys getting toweled off or or running around after them up a hill. You can leave that to me. And we do it every day. So if you've not yet found us, if this is just you today finding us, the algorithm knows what you like. So hit that subscribe button, follow us along. Maybe tomorrow it won't be as windy. In fact, I think I've just been told from another dog walker 2 minutes ago that it's to be glorious for the rest of this week. Blue skies and very still and very calm. So yeah, so come and join us on tomorrow's session and see if the weather holds out for us. Excuse me while duty calls, I'll try and keep that off the camera. There we go. William Davies, hello. William, can I assume you're watching from Wales? Or is that a huge assumption? And if so, if you are watching from Wales, or you do have any Welsh ancestry in you, how did we enjoy the rugby on Saturday? I'm a big rugby fan. Really enjoyed the weekend. Guys have settled down now a little bit. I think when Juno and when the dogs are, sorry, it doesn't matter about Juno and Harris. Lots of the dogs do the same thing. When we're on a path, they tend to just fall into single file, even although they just have to step off the path onto the grass and they've got all this open space. But when we're actually in open space, that's when we get a lot more excitability. So if we stay on this path, this little rat run, we're unlikely to have a lot of play. In fact, they're probably going to go into very independent mode. The dogs will do a lot of self-interest sort of things, so they'll be sniffing, they might even be rolling in the grass, bathing, that kind of thing, doing little contentment ceremonies. But when we get into actual open space, when there's no clear defined route, that's when we have a bit more explosive behaviour, a bit more fun. So even this is enough to focus their mind. It's amazing how, you know, since day one walking on paths, sort of they get that association of we need to be well behaved here, and then when we get into the park and there's all the open space, we can run around. So that's not something I train or focus on with the dogs, it's just something that happens by proxy, which is quite interesting. It is quite interesting. Right, let me catch up. I am Welsh, but you're in Loughborough. Oh, another big rugby part of the world as well. Thank you for tuning in. If it's your first time, don't forget to, and it may not be your first time, but I just don't recognise everybody's names, and usernames sometimes pop up differently depending on if the app's been updated and things like that. So sometimes I get people's, you know, long, you know, instead of it saying William Davies, it might be like WD 172484532, you know what I mean? So if you have been before, thank you. What's the weather like in Loughborough? Are we getting the same as we are here? I mean, the dogs love this. Here we go, open space. That'll teach you to take yourself off the path, Harris. And in case you're only just tuning in to see this, I see this every Tuesday and Wednesday with this pair. They love each other. We'll just make sure the arousal rate doesn't get too high, but the volume is always a bit higher on Juno, the dog at the back. Unfortunately, she can only play on full volume. But they do love a good chase. They do absolutely love it. Right, Ruby, hang on. We'll catch up to them. I'll let you off the lead. They're miles away, sweetie. They're miles away. And we're going to wait. Okay, bring it in. Harris, Juno. Hey, Juno. It's because Ruby's got involved in this. She wants part of it. Hey. Hi. Juno. Hi. I don't know if you can see her back leg there. It's trembling. You've got a lot of adrenaline, a lot of arousal going through you right now. No, we're not hunting. This is my job, to look after these dogs. So I'm a dog walker based in Edinburgh, and we do have a lot of dogs that would be used for various jobs. But this afternoon I split the dogs by size. So this afternoon I've got my hunting pack, so to speak, but we're not going to be doing any hunting. So I'll have my retrievers and my pointers, and yeah, like my Spanish water dog, for example. So these guys are all used to working pretty hard for their keep, to be fair, but they're now pets, and I get the privilege of looking after them, which is amazing. And you guys get the privilege. Oh, look at this. We had a real bad storm last week. I'm actually probably going to have to go on my knees here. Excuse me while I get through this. I hadn't realised this part of this path was so bad. And we've got one of my friends coming up behind us, in front of us. Hi, Chris. Hello, buddy. Thank you. Oh. It's true, and I didn't realise how bad it was. God almighty. I'm filming as well. How you doing? Oh, nice day for it. Nice day for it. Hi, gang. How we doing? How we doing? Right, I'm going to keep ploughing on. I'll catch up with you later, all right? Hey, buddy, how you doing? How you doing, Trouble? Good puppies. We're going to let this woman pass us. Here we come. Ruby. 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 Good girl. Good girl. How you doing? There we go. Right, let's move. Good puppies. Thank you, Juno. Where are you? Hi. Enough. I can't believe I've just had to crawl. I'm filthy. Right, what are we saying in the comments? It's lovely in Loughborough. Wow. I'll swap you guys. Yeah, I'm glad the dogs are giving me exercise. Too right. I don't know who's walking who right now. But these kind of experiences are good for them. These little adventures, these little problem solving tasks. To be fair, they didn't have to problem solve too much there compared to how much I did. But just things like that, like realising that I'm down on all fours and they're kind of like, what is going on? I think instinctively we'd have one or two of them that would very much like to just jump all over me and lick me to death, but they were very reserved there, incredibly reserved, which is good for them. It's very good. It's this way. Good boy. Good Mac. Good puppy. Mac. All the dogs kind of have a bit of a role in the team. It's quite interesting. They're not all showing their roles right now. Juno's very motherly and very protective of the team. Mac is incredibly protective of the team. He will position himself in between dogs that we don't know, and he'll stand his ground until either dogs approach him in a friendly way or back off and things like that. He's just a very well tuned in dog in terms of the pack's needs, and especially for some of the little ones. Sorry. We're back in open space again, so we've got some play going on. I'm going to show you this just now. There's Mac. Like as I said, he's just stopping there, and then he realises this dog isn't any kind of threat or interest to him, so he catches up. But he'll wait until everyone is with me before he does that. There's a bit of herding instinct in there, but it's also a bit of guardianship as well. So fascinating when you stand back and actually watch what they do, like I do every day and have done for 8 years. It becomes the most fascinating thing in the world to see how their little characters and their little personalities and their little traits all work together as the team. On this side. Good pups. Good. Try and keep these pair on the path to avoid too much shenanigans. Are we coming? Come on. Something's stopped them all. I'm not sure what. Don't know what that is. Yeah, they are a bunch of cats. They genuinely are. They're amazing. Just dogs in general are amazing, but working with them so closely and seeing them every day or a few times a week, and then especially, in fact, what this has prompted me to think about is a message I got from our newest dog, Stanley. So he has been with us for about a fortnight, maybe 3 weeks, and I got a lovely message from his owner this morning about how he's not been reactive with other dogs, which he would possibly be, and about how his recall's improved, and just the message, just absolutely lovely. Just complimenting how his development has came on in the last 3 weeks, and that's just a very short space of time, just, you know, half a dozen or so walks. It's great. So when I see them develop in that respect and then do it for their owners as well, that's a big step for him and for them. He's a great dog as well. It's lovely to be able to be so selective of the dogs that I look after, and we pick the odd challenge from time to time. But we wouldn't want it easy. We would not. Yeah, avoid the shenanigans. I think we are trying. It's been a bit wild this morning. We've not seen Harris for a fortnight, so him and Juno have had some scores to settle. How are you, boy? Eh? Good puppy. Good puppy. We'll go see him. If we go up there, Gino's going to go crazy, so will we just let that happen? No point in stifling it, is there? Up. Good pups. Here we go. Oh, Gino, that was a wee bit unfair. I don't know if you saw that. Gino jumped onto the back of Harris's neck. It's a bit uncalled for, but then she stopped. She stopped and she didn't pursue that, so that's the type of thing that could have escalated into something more significant, but she wouldn't normally approach playing with them like that. It's fascinating. They've got easier and more effective ways of engaging the play, so that was a little bit like of a cheap shot, you know. But anyway, it's worked, but she did have to stop and check herself and ensure that she hadn't gone too far with it. Fair play. She's mature enough to understand that she maybe pushed it too far. So here they're coming back. Let's get them back. They were coming back and they turned and gone the other way. They're just going to come over the brow of this hill any second. Come on, Harris! Good boy, buddy. Good boy. Good oats. Good Juno. Good Junebug. Right, no one's getting anything. No one's getting anything. Good boys. Good. No, that's not how we say hello to dogs, thank you. That's another reason you're on the long line. No. No. Hi Frank, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. It's rotten here in Edinburgh today. I'd swap places with you with your streaming in your cosy house compared to being out here in the rain. Good, you guys. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, Frank. Keep coming, guys. Come on. We're starting to show signs of just hanging back and not quite wanting to be fully integrated with the team. And what that suggests to me is that there's a couple of them that are tired. We've done our walk. We maybe need to sign off, get them back towelled off, and get them home. What do we think, guys? Minus 13, Frank. Goodness me. Yeah, okay, you win temperature-wise, but it's raining here, so at least you can be inside, right? Okay, thank you to everyone who has tuned in so far. Let me just clean the screen a little bit. It is getting a... Whoa! That's really bad. If you've not done it already, we go live every day around about the same time, so feel free to hit that subscribe button. No need to do it, but if you'd like to see us again, I think the algorithm has brought you here for a reason, so we'd love to see you tomorrow or the day after or the day after that. I guarantee the conditions are better tomorrow, so don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button. Catch you then. Have a great day. Thanks so much. Bye bye.